There's so many good things that we can do in order to communicate better. And there's also some things we have to stop doing. People with hearing loss, even after we get a cochlear implant, sometimes carry with some of the bad habits of the past. And one of the big ones is bluffing. Some people call it faking, but what it is pretending you understand when you don't. And it's easy to tell when someone's bluffing because they have that little Mona Lisa smile and they nod, or they'll sort of copy what other people are doing. But when you're bluffing, you're not communicating. You're not being respectful. You're not engaging. And unfortunately, it's very easy for people with hearing loss to bluff. First of all, it takes so much energy to concentrate on a conversation, even with cochlear implants, even with hearing aids. It takes a lot of our energy. Sometimes it's just easier to pretend that we're following. We don't want to be embarrassed by saying pardon too often, so we just back off. We don't want to appear stupid. This is a big one. What's especially true is that we don't want to bother people. And this ties into the idea that people think, I don't really have the right. I don't want to annoy other people. We have every right. We're people, we're communicating. But this issue of bluffing is, everyone does it, even hearing people. But it's very difficult. You can get into difficult situations. You've lost out on information. And in my case, I lost out on a possible husband. I laugh when I think, I don't laugh actually, but I bluffed in a conversation, someone who I cared for, and it kind of was the end of the relationship. I still am not sure what he asked me, but I think it was pretty important. And that was a real lesson for me, to not bluff. So a few years later, someone popped the question and I made sure that I understood what he was asking. So I said yes, and it worked. When we bluff, we risk, we're not getting the right information. We're sitting there nodding, smiling, and we're not getting information that perhaps has some outcome for us. So we might leave the conversation thinking one thing when actually it was another thing that had been discussed. We become isolated. If you're in a room full of people, friends, family, at a party, and you're bluffing, you might as well be sitting all alone in a room because you are just not connected. And that's the biggest risk. We're cut off.